Hi everyone, it's Lindsay from the blog Books for Christian Girls, and today I will be discussing the books I will be traveling with. So actually, the day y'all are watching this will be my first day in Korea, or I'll arrive in Korea. Time travel still confuses me, but basically I will be in South Korea for my study abroad semester to finish up my bachelor's degree. I am so excited about this, and I do have a study abroad channel, just in case you wanted to know. I'll link it up here, down below, and at the end of the video, just in case you are curious on my study abroad adventures. If you're not, and you just want to see book videos, no worries, those will still continue. Hopefully every other week. That is my goal. I am pre-filming some videos for y'all, so y'all won't miss my beautiful bookcase like I will. I'll miss my bookcase. But yes, so hopefully the videos will continue. I most likely, well wait, future tense. I most likely will, do I use past tense or future tense? Because it's future for me, but past for y'all. Anyway, the goal is on the flight over to South Korea, which is like 14 hours, that I will have a bunch of videos edited and I will be ready to go. That's the goal. We'll see if that works. We'll find out. Hopefully it did. I hope the day y'all are watching this, I got a good amount of videos edited on that plane. Okay, as of filming this, I leave very soon, and I'm not packed, in case you were wondering. I leave in about a week, just over a week, and I am not packed. I have a few things pulled to the side, and I'm going to be gone for 4 months. So you know, I do have some things figured out though, and some of those things are the books I'll be taking with me. This actually was requested by a couple of y'all here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I think somebody messaged me on Goodreads too. So I do know y'all wanted to see this, but I kind of feel like this is going to be a little bit of a boring video because it's honestly not that many books because, well, I want to explore a beautiful country, and maybe I'll read at nighttime, maybe, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. So this is the books I'm taking to college with me study abroad edition. So let's get started. First things first, I'll be taking my copy of Mysterious Benedict Society, just the first book by Trenton Lee Stewart, and I actually will be taking my beat-up copy because I tried to read it on the flight back from Hawaii and got partially through, and then I never finished it once I arrived back home. So hopefully at one point in my trip, I will be able to finally reread the Mysterious Benedict Society, at least book 1. That's the goal. I actually also have the goal of finding the Korean version while I'm there. I have a list of books I want to find in Korea that are in Korean. I think that will be neat. So yes, I will be taking my other copy of the Mysterious Benedict Society. Actually, all of these are books I've read or are currently reading, except for this one. So this one is Under the Same Sky by Joseph Kim. This is actually a biography of a North Korean deflector. Watched his TED Talk and then I immediately went and ordered the book. So I want to read this one soon, and I hope I get to. And then the next book I will be taking is actually what I consider to be a comfort read, and it's Christian fiction. So for those who have been around my channel for a while, what do you think it is? Did you guess Sketchy Behavior by Aaron Mangum? Because you would be correct. So yes, I am taking, this is actually my very sad copy of Sketchy Behavior. Like it's peeling and it's a sad copy, but it's very loved. I wasn't the one who loved it this physically. That was a thrift book thing. This book, I've talked about this book in so many videos. I just adore this book, and I am so excited to take it with me and explore. Yes. Okay, actually, as I'm filming this, I'm not sure if all these books will be coming with me. It's not really that many books, though. In the scheme of things, it's not that many books. I don't know if I'll be taking all of these, though, because some of these are heavy, and I have a weight limit. So, hopefully, I definitely will take my Bible, and I think I'm going to be taking my journaling Bible, which is so heavy. Oh my goodness, y'all. I haven't got to do my Bible journaling in like over a year. I think it's about a year to the date now. And I do really love doing it. I never got to finish, but at the same time, I'm a little afraid of taking it because I don't want anything to happen to it. Like, I don't want it to get damaged because I have my illustrations in it. A few. I don't have that many. But this is actually really cool that I just flipped to this. Huh, okay, let me show this to y'all. So I don't know if y'all were familiar with a movie came out a few years ago called The Dropbox. and I'll link a couple different news articles about it, but there was a movie about it, and it's in South Korea, and a pastor started it for mothers to leave their children in a safe place. And if you've been around my channel on any of my social media, I am a big adoption advocate, especially with the orphan care topics. So this is definitely a topic near and dear to my heart, and after I got home from seeing the movie, I did this in my Bible. And what's really cool though is, well, okay. So what's neat though is looking at this now and learning Korean, I can read this. Baby box. So baby box. It's kind of, I guess we would call it Konglish. And it's an English-Korean word mixture. That's actually really neat that I just opened to that. That's really cool. Okay, cool. That's pretty good, Lauren. But I really remember that on the box it says Jesus love you instead of Jesus loves you, and I love that. I find that absolutely precious and just a little more intimate, I guess. But okay, baby box. I remember when I came home and I drew this, the baby box in Korean, I was being so cautious because I didn't know the writing system. And now, actually, wait, back up here. Hang on, y'all. I actually still have my ticket from the movie theater, and it has I think it has a location on it, so I'm not going to show it, but it was March 4th, 2015, and that was a year before I went to China to be at Maria's Big House of Hope for a student trip. That was amazing, and now here I am. Wow. 4 years later, I will be in the country this movie was set in, and I know how to read what I was struggling so hard to write perfectly. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Wow. You know, maybe I will take this with me then. I'm gonna cry. Okay. What other illustrations do I have? I never did a lot of illustrations because I don't find myself as super like artsy in the sense of like the illustrations drawing types side of it, like photography side of artistic. I can do that, but this was really okay. Here's one. For Luke 5:27, he said to him, "Follow me." And the man left everything behind and then got up and began to follow him. So, I mean, I've done a little bit, but I haven't done a lot in this. I love the idea of just sitting in a cafe in South Korea, just doing my Bible illustrating. And I think that would be neat. So I'm pretty sure I'm taking this with me. But, yes. And because I do know I will be asked about both of these, they're both NASB. I prefer that because I'm a snob when it comes to capital H's. I want my H's capital when referring to God, Jesus, or the Holy Spirit. And I don't... Even like ESV, it's great and it's very close to the literal translation, just like NASB is. But NASB, the New American Standard, it's just... I like the H's capital. That's a big pet peeve of mine when they aren't. So I definitely prefer these Bibles. This one I actually painted it and then it started chipping away and I was so sad. So I recovered it and it basically says, I actually saw this on Pinterest and it got me down to my heart and everything and I just love it. So it is, "I am the daughter of a king who is not moved by the world, for my God is with me and goes before me. I do not fear because I am his." And I did it in a fun garden-y kind of font, and I have washi tape, and then I did clear contact all over it. And when I first got my Bible, I wrote all the books this way, which, do I regret? No, because it gives my Bible even more like personality and shows that it's loved, but it's not the prettiest to look at. And then, and I also was doing all the washi tape on the edges, And I still would love to finish that, but I did notice that, as you can tell, let's see, as you can tell, it gets puffier as it goes. So it's kind of, it's a work in progress, which is how my life is described, so. And then I'm taking Korean books with me, because there's just certain ones, I might not take all of these. If I can finish 2 of them before I go in a week, then I will. But at this point, currently these are coming with me, and that is the Essential Korean for Everyday Use. And then the rest of these are Talk to Me in Korean, which if you're interested in learning Korean, then I definitely recommend Talk to Me in Korean. They are absolutely phenomenal. So we have the Korean phrase book for travelers, Survival Korean, Korean Q&A sentence patterns, and then these next 2 are ones if I can finish them before I go, then I won't take them. But for now, I haven't finished them, so they're currently in the pile to be packed. And that's Real Life Conversation for Korean Beginners. I went through this once, and I knew a lot of it, so I just want to go through again and mark vocabulary that I need to memorize. And then also my first 500 Korean words is the same story. I've gone through it before. I know the majority of it, but I'm just going through and adding to my Quizlet folder for my flashcards on ones I don't know. So yes. And I would lift all of these up for y'all, but I'm not going to because they are heavy. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking, how in the world am I going to pack these? Because I have a weight limit. But we'll find out. We will just have to see how in the world I pack these. I don't need clothes or shoes, do I? I can buy those there, right? That's honestly my packing style. Couple shoes, couple pants, tops, books. Yep, that's my style of packing right there. I know for those who watch my videos for the Christian fiction aspect might be a little disappointed because I really only had 1 book for that. But the thing is, I really had to think. Number 1, I'm not going to be reading that much over there just because I'm going to be busy with my classes, I'm going to be exploring, I'm going to be editing vlogs and taking pictures and just overall having a wonderful time. So I'm like, I am not going to spend time reading. But then also, if I took like my TBR books and I don't like the book, not only did I just waste time in a beautiful country, but I don't want to bring that book back with me, so I have to give it to a bookstore. And I mean, that's fine because there are used bookstores over there for American books or English books. But I don't know, it just wasn't something that really interested me and made me want to do it, because I will have my iPad mini, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, it's a tablet. And the thing is, if I want to read a Christian fiction book, I can most likely find it on my library's little e-book site, I guess it's called. It's the app Libby. You want to check out your library if your library has it, and I find it very helpful. And yes, I'll have that. So I mean, if I want to read, I will have all that with me. And I can easily I'll have Kindle on there. I don't think I have Nook on there anymore. But you know, I have ebook platform sites that I can just read a book if I feel like a fiction read. But again, I'm going to be pretty busy. So yes, that's it for this video. So I know this was a little different from the typical books I'm taking with me to college, because that's typically freshmen going in, and I'm a senior, so I mean, I'm a little delayed in doing this. But it works out because I'm studying abroad and I can finally do this video that so many of y'all requested. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you weren't too disappointed. I really kind of enjoyed going on a little bunny trail with y'all about the Bible journaling and the Bible illustrations, because I have been asked a lot about those, and I used to be so active in that community, and this last year I fizzled, and I'm disappointed in that. So maybe in this new year I will get better and I can go to all the fun cafes with my supplies and just have a cup of tea and do Bible journaling. There's a thought. So yeah, that's really it for this video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to those who requested it. I'd love to know what would be the #1 book you would take with you fiction-wise. Let's go with fiction-wise. What would be the #1 book you would want to take with you fiction-wise, or what book is your comfort read? I'd love to know that in the comments below. So I'm Lindsay from the blog booksforchristiangirls.blogspot.com, where in 2019 there's a new review every Friday. I have the hope to post a new video every other week on this channel, and yeah, Instagram. I try. I try to keep up with Instagram. I'm more active on my Instagram stories than actually posting. But I will see y'all there too, so bye!